Okay, so I just kind of wanted to come on here. This was right in my face this morning when I opened up YouTube as I'm sitting here with my coffee. Infowars reporter Jamie White was brutally murdered near Austin, Texas home on Sunday night, according to the outlet. Now, this dude apparently was the founder of Infowars. And this just happened last night. So we are deeply saddened to inform you that Infowars reporter Jamie White was brutally murdered around midnight Sunday night due to, in part, to the policies of the Soros, Austin, Texas DA, Jose Garza. We pledge that Jamie's tragic death will not be in vain, and those responsible for this senseless violence will be brought to justice. The statement added, Jones described White as the best writer at Infowars and a good friend who had been working at the outlet for many years in a broadcast posted to X. Okay, so this was coming out from the New York Post. I definitely want to find out what this whole thing is about. So I think it's connected to the Soros, Austin, Texas DA.
So we are in for a wild one today. I guess this just happened Sunday night. I want to dig in to find out what was Jamie on to. There was a reason why he was deleted off the earthly plane. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. Good place for me to say, this reading is for entertainment purposes only, not based on fact, just my opinion, my interpretation of the cards. Form your own opinions, throw your own cards. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards here this morning with my coffee. This is my daily routine. I get up, I put the dogs out, I feed them, I get my coffee, and I sit down and I scroll. Whether I get on Twitter or if I get on Facebook or YouTube, like kind of see what's going on in the world today. To my surprise, a hell of a lot. So now I am going to also show you a couple clips that I actually screen recorded, and I'm going to put those up to give you a little bit of context. And allegedly, this DA that they were talking about, Jose Garza, was being financially backed by Soros. They're targeting police. And I think Jamie White stumbled upon something. But we're going to take a look here. But before we dig in, I do have to put up my little fair use disclaimer. I think you see this all over the place, all over YouTube, because creators do it all the time. I don't think I need to read it. You can read it for yourself. You can pause it. You can read it. It's there. And it's even in the description box. Okay. I'm getting tired of people sending me copyright claims on their stuff when it's fair use. Don't waste your time. I win. Okay. I do everything right according to the law and YouTube's policies.
Jamie was murdered last night outside of his home. Jamie was murdered last night outside of his home, just a few miles away from our studios. And we are the folks here breaking that news first because his family has been notified, and his good personal friends here that were very close to Jamie have talked to his folks and family. We sent some people over this morning when he didn't answer the phone because he's always here early, loves to work, loves to fight tyranny, loves to promote freedom. And when they got to the apartment complex, there was yellow tape everywhere and blood all over the parking lot.
I don't know who wants to come to a city like Austin, be told to go out there, swear an oath to protect and defend this community, protect the people and the lives of this community, protect the property of this community, only to go out there and do just that, to be told, you know what, we're going to indict you and potentially put you away for the rest of your life in prison. So this war on policing is real. They couldn't get away with defunding us, so now they're trying to indict us.
Okay, we are going to go ahead and get into this. Let me make sure my camera is straight. That's a little bit better. You know, sometimes I can have some OCD stuff. I'm going to get into the investigation stuff, first of all, and then we're going to take a look at, I'm just going to let the cards speak, see what they want to say. Just let some cards pop out about Jamie White. I think Jamie, like I said, I believe Jamie stumbled across something that he shouldn't have. Okay. Okay, Spirit, give me some indication what's going on with Jamie. What happened here? Now, Jamie, in this case, Soros and Jose Garza were both mentioned. They weren't saying, like news media wasn't saying, hey, they did this. They're just kind of bringing up, planting a seed in everybody's mind that, whoa, that they knew each other and that there is a reason. And I think that one officer was coming up with, talking about the defunding of the police. They couldn't defund the police, and now they're trying to find whatever they can to indict them, including false charges. Yes. Okay, what do we have? We've got the hermit being kept in the dark. Unknown, unaware of surroundings. Jamie didn't see this coming. Strategy and planning. The Hierophant. Somebody in a place of authority. I shit you not. Are you kidding me? Justice? Are you freaking kidding me? I said this was going to be a wild one. I said it was going to be a wild one. Fight, conflict. Argument. Body is hidden. Obviously, that's not Jamie's body, but there's something hidden. I'm getting the juju's creepy. Creepies. Payback. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, snap. We got a story here. Who disappeared? Please find me. Okay. This is just too freaky. What was Jamie on to? You know, they're talking about the phone and the police, right? Who's missing? Who is fucking missing? We've got body hidden, please find me. That is, I mean, I can't make this shit up. And we've got the justice system. And we've got the Hierophant. Somebody high up in the justice system. When does the corruption stop? When? Left in the dark, unaware of surroundings. That's going along with this missing person. And everybody being kept in the dark. There's something here. And his everything, what happened to Jamie was definitely strategically planned. Jamie had no clue that this was coming. There was some kind of altercation. Okay. So, and then we got this payback time. Jamie, I don't know what, we'd have to go back and see what he was reporting on. I think law enforcement needs to take a look at hard drives, phones, computers. What was Jamie working on? He was working on something huge. According to these cards, allegedly speaking, that could put people in high places into down into a very low place. It's like Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Almighty Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. This is making me think of somebody really high up, sitting way, way, way up there, and taking a fall. And there's nothing going to put this person's career or life back together because of their own shady dealings. Now, I'm definitely getting Jamie White had to be silenced. He was about to blow a big story that was going to bring a lot of exposure. And somebody took his fate into their hands. Now, there's going to be payback for this, is what I'm getting as well. Someone's got to pay the piper for this. And I think... Now, I'm wondering if evidence is just going to magically disappear. Like that Lucky Charms ad. Magically delicious and just disappears. Okay, let's take a look at what the hell's going on here. This is cray-cray stuff here. Absolutely. Soros. Garza. Dead bodies. I hope YouTube doesn't strike me for that one. That word. But there's something cray-cray here. Something cray-cray. Okay. What was it that Jamie was working on that's going to bring people down? Yes. This is the completion card. This is the world card. He was about ready. He was completing something, and it was going to bring some people down. This was huge. I'm telling you, this is a really huge story that Jamie White was working on. Oh, snap. Conditioning. This is also known as the Devil card. Three of Wands, experiencing, expanding. Aloneness. This is Hermit energy. Hermit energy again. And that's also the Hermit in true crime. Not always, but quite often represents the person's home, their safe haven. So, there was definitely, he was ready to he was completing something. And if you look in this image, there is that puzzle piece being put back into place. He was completing the puzzle. He figured something out here. As he's placing the final piece to the puzzle, to a big story, big or something that he was working on, El Diablo steps in. I almost feel like maybe Jamie White received a warning at some point. I'm kind of getting that. And so there was a plan. Someone was really experiencing a fear. As a result of this piece being put together, somebody was fearing where they were going to end up and end up alone in a 9x9 room with bars on it. Now, what's this under the deck? Past lives. Rebirth. Ten of Swords energy. Judgment, innocence, number, or the sun. That's 19. Wow, this is a little bit cray-cray. I want to give this deck a try. I just got this one in. It's called Spiritual Symbols. It even has reverse meanings if it comes up reversed. I did some shuffling already. Let's get some messages from this deck in regards to this. See if Jamie wants to tell us anything. The key. The key usually represents answers. It unlocks doors. And this is becoming more, somebody becoming more antisocial, denial, unexpected changes, overwhelmed, closing, more powerful and controlling. Yeah, they had to close a door. Jamie was opening something up, opening up a big can of worms that they had to close. Staff. Oh, shit. Shit. Are you kidding me? Overuse of power and authority. A chance of that could possibly mean losing wealth and focusing on life too much. expectations and pressure. I thought that. He's telling me that there's I'm getting all the tinglings. Ugh. This is wild. He's actually saying that there is pressure being put on him to stop whatever he was doing. Oh, there's one left on the table. Bicycle? I need to look at this. Life is spinning out of control. And it's the destination to nowhere. And there was some risky lack of self-motivation or unbalance. I am getting life spinning out of control. That totally fits in here. Everything was spinning out of control. He was given warnings to stop what he was doing, and he did not heed those warnings. So matters was taken into a high authority's hands. That high authority says, well, you hit the delete key on their keyboard and said, bye-bye. Goodbye, you are the weakest link. And it is out of self-preservation. There is definitely a sense of power, authority. Even though there's no money cards on the table, I'm feeling that energy. But I'm definitely feeling all about the power. Somebody abusing and misusing their power. Sorry, I need a drink. I definitely want to take a look at these cards. Also newer cards that I got in from Ashley at the Reckoning Co. This is one of her newer decks. Okay. What do you want to tell us about people involved? Buried motives. Let's roll the dice. The buried motives are hidden intentions waiting to be unearthed. Number 1. A moment of truth under harsh scrutiny. So, the door was opening that was going to bring, the hammer's going to come down on somebody mighty high about something very hidden. Conspiracy at its finest. What about the staffing? Now we got this in the reverse. Now this is the voice of justice. Voice of injustice. And it's number 4. See, and it's about shining a light in the darkness. Needing to put out that light that was about to be shined in the darkness. Because this came up in the reverse. Okay? And the 4th one is... oops, sorry. Calculated risk taker. She knows when to play it safe and when to push for more. So in the reverse, this was definitely trying to silence the voice of justice. There was something here that Jamie was trying to bring out and bring awareness to. Something important and big. And somebody here in control, in a place of authority, ordered. This is definitely a professional. Let's take a look at this life out of control. Life spinning out of control. Show me this. Breaking the case. Holy fuck! I can't make this. Sorry for my swearing, but that's who I am. If you can't take 4-letter words, I'm not the channel for you. But anyhow, breaking the case. A critical lead that shatters the silence. This is telling me somebody knows something about this and about his case and about whatever Jamie was working on. There's something that is going to be discovered. And I got a hair on my face. Okay. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scandal involving the elite. And I don't know if you can see that dice, but it's on the number 5. I ain't making this shit up. I can't make this shit up. So that's what happened to him. And I'm definitely feeling that this was an ordered hit. Absolutely. They had to silence him. Let's just ask this. What was Soros' involvement? We'll put Soros. Yeah. Or let's get the overall energy. That's a better yet. Okay. And we'll tell the story. I know what the hairs are. They're called Daisy. This one to pop out. Page of Pentacles. I said there was money involved. There's an offering here. There's a deal. A contract. Some sort of contract. Okay. I probably should have kept that card. But there's a contract here. That is just telling me that it was definitely a contract hit. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only, according to my cards. This was a contract hit. Okay. Two of Pentacles, between two people going back and forth. Two people. Could this be both Soros and Garza? Not Garcia, Garza. Soros and Garza. Because Soros has been funding Garza. We got the Star. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's definitely a seed planted here. There is This was meticulously planned between two people to take him out. Yep. It was planned. We got that twice. There was something else here about strategic planning. So, yeah, it was a plan to get to shut him up on something that Jamie was getting ready to expose. Okay, I'm going to need to actually do Alicia Wicker's one of her spreads. She usually does this spread with major arcanas, but I'm doing it with the whole entire deck. Three of Pentacles, a plan, a cooperation, a deal. This is the main focus. Past obstacles. Knight of Pentacles, somebody was snooping around, digging up information. That is Jamie. Near future, Ace of Swords. The truth is going to come out. And if you look at right here, you see that the scale. There's two there, between two people. From a distance, it almost looked like a scale. Very quickly, in my mind's eye, I saw a scale on there, and then I looked closely. It's not a scale, but however, when I first looked at that card, I saw a scale right here. And somebody wants to shut me up. That usually happens when somebody doesn't want the truth out. So, right here, we have Jamie White digging around, finding truth. And we have a group of people. The Three of Pentacles represents a group. It's not just two people talking. This is multiples. It's three or more. So he's finding the good. He's getting the goods. He's getting the goods on somebody and about to expose the truth. Scale of justice. You know, it was incriminating. Overriding concern about this. Nine of Wands. How are we going to defend against this? Can we defend against this? Overriding concern is we got to put up our defenses. We've got to do things right. We got to get through this. We are resilient. We are stronger than life. We are larger than life. We're going to do this. Underneath the deck is a King of Wands. Now, sometimes it shows up as Trump. I'm not feeling that here. I'm feeling this is Soros, or this is definitely somebody in leadership. A step below the Emperor. That's Soros. I bet that's Soros. Let's see what their fear is. The Fool. Being discovered. The fear would be being discovered about their actions. Their fear is, thank you, Spirit, thank you. Their fear is about losing their freedom. See what their obsession is. Eight of Cups. They were obsessed with getting away with whatever they were doing and walking away unscathed. We got to get out of this. We have to smell like a rose. Nobody can know what happened here. And so they're obsessed with covering their tracks and walking away and washing their hands of something. Let's see what their goals are. Seven of Pentacles shows up again. Long-term plans. They've got long-term goals. And in order to accomplish these long-term goals, they need to make sure somebody was silenced, that their dirty little secrets didn't get out. And 8s are typically associated with movement, change, communication, fast movement. And I think of a transformation. There is something here, there is some long-term goal involving some kind of transition or transformation of some sort. And they've been planning for this for a long time. And then along comes Jamie White that can upset the apple cart. And instead of them accomplishing their goals, they go to prison and spend the rest of their days behind bars. But I think Jamie was doing some digging into this group of what they were really up to. And remember those hidden bodies? Find me. There is somebody who disappeared that Jamie knew about and Jamie found out about. Because that came up in this for a reason. Now let's see their obstacles. 5 of Cups. Wow. That is somebody being remorseful and regretful. That is talking about somebody who is remorseful and regretful who's going to come out and tell the truth. And Soros and gang and Jose Garza does not see this coming. This is more than just Jamie White. Somebody else in the mix, I don't know who. I'm not going to pretend to know who. But somebody else in the mix knows a little something something here. Okay. Okay, let's clean these up. I want to know more about what Spirit was talking about in connection with the Find Me. Okay. And let me remind you, the Soros is connected to our wonderful governor in Pennsylvania, who's being investigated in connection with the assassination attempt on President Trump in Butler, PA, when he was campaigning. You know, these aren't people to fuck with. Now, I'm just a tarot reader. They can say, oh, she's just a crazy old blonde there. Ignore her. What do the tarot cards know? You know. But just wait for all this to come out. And today was one of them days that I had one thing planned. And then something, and then as always, that's why I open YouTube, because I might have something planned and Spirit has another idea. You know, there's been days that I've opened up YouTube and, you know, nothing really jumped off the page, or to open my email or whatever, nothing jumped off the page. But there are days like today, it could have bit me in the nose. Now, I know I've been talking about going live concerning the Idaho 4. I'm still thinking about that. Still thinking about how I want to approach it. I've just been busy past couple days. Spent several hours cleaning yesterday. As you know, I bitch about the dust all the time. Now I'm getting daisy hair. And that's a result from bathing her last night. But I went through, and I still need to go over the floors another time, but I went over the floors and dusted everything, bathed both dogs, And the dust level in here is nothing compared to what it had been. So, and I changed the filter in my furnace too. It needed changed. So we'll see if this helps with a little bit with dust control. Anyhow, let's. We want to ask the cards. Tell us a little bit more about this. Body is hidden. Please find me. What is that? Tell us what that is, please, Spirit. What is that? Okay, we got a lot. In no particular order. We've got a series of whistleblowers. This is a whistleblower who is no longer a whistleblower for obvious reasons. It was to silence somebody else. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Somebody are using their power to silence somebody concerning a project that they were working on. Exposing. What is that? Exposing somebody. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that person's missing. Think about the Seven of Cups. Sometimes it can mean options, but it's also illusion. Hidden. Nobody knows what happened. I don't know who this is. It could be anybody's guess, but it's somebody I'm feeling either in the journalism field or the political arena. Because it was somebody else. And then Jamie White found out about it and he was taken out. But this is what Jamie was looking at. He found connections to people abusing power and he was exposing that, and he found somebody else that was missing that he felt was suspicious of that whoever was missing was getting ready to expose somebody else. What? I shit you not. I shit you not. We got the Three of Pentacles. Again. This is people that work together but don't work together. People that are working together but pretending they don't work together. This is a hidden working group. I'm getting hidden society. Secret society. Eyes wide shut. Two of Cups. Partnerships bond. Two people. I'm kind of wondering if the other person that disappeared might not have known John White. Might not have been associated with John White. Or Jamie White, I'm sorry. I'm wondering if Jamie was investigating somebody's disappearance. Bingo! I'm getting a yes from the spirit world. That Jamie may have been investigating a disappearance of somebody that he knew. That led to people directly high up in power. And I am feeling it has to do with Soros and Garza. And they're about ready to... he was ready, because we got the Ace of Swords again. Expose the truth. About a woman. There's a woman involved. There's a woman involved. In fact, I want to know about this woman. Show me this woman. Fatal decision. And it reads, one wrong move with devastating consequences. Could this have been a female that disappeared? 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a long kept secret finally exposed. Because this has been a scandal. Like an affair. In addition to that, this might have been the first one, but I'm also revelations with devastating consequences. We've got devastating consequences. You know, it feels like somebody had a lot to lose in concerning with this female. I am wondering if it was a female that disappeared. Can I get confirmation? Was this a female that disappeared? King of Pentacles. By the King of Pentacles. Over money. King of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. We have a male figure here who barked out the orders to take action against this female. Okay, I know this feels elaborate, but let me give you the breakdown real quick. Overall energy that I'm picking up here is, it started with a female. And somebody in power. Now, we did see the Two of Cups. I'm kind of wondering if there was an affair with a woman. And that woman knew things. And she had to disappear. Because there was somebody getting ready to expose that affair. I'm getting this woman maybe giving somebody in a place of authority ultimatums, threats, and she had to go. And this might have been somebody that Jamie White knew, or if he didn't know them, it was somebody that he took an interest, that he wanted to find out the truth. Okay, that he started digging around. And it led to some really high political players, including Eyes Wide Shut. And I'm thinking this woman knew about whatever nefarious things that were going on. Jamie was about to break the case of somebody missing. This woman's I'm feeling like she's still missing. There's no physical body to be found. I'm curious down in Texas who this could possibly be. But somebody disappeared. Jamie found out about it. Jamie was researching it. And he was about to expose a scandalous affair with this woman that disappeared. And Jamie had to be silenced before he could go forward with his knowledge. This is some deep shit. This goes on in politics all the time. It really does. But what interests me is Soros. Think about this for a minute before I let you go, because I think I've pulled out all that I could pull out today. But think about this for a minute. What's a common theme with Soros? Unalivings or unaliving attempts. Failed with Trump, succeeded here with Jamie. But of course, Jamie doesn't have all the protection that President Trump would have. But that's what I'm getting here. And I guess this is a good place to drop the mic.